What a wild week it has been. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great Memorial Day weekend. Talking Disney here, but we're going to just talk a little bit about YouTube in general first, and then we'll get into some hot takes and some Disney stuff. I mean, a week ago, many people have been asking how it all went down, um, but I answered a prank call. And all I knew about it was my daughter was excited. She was giggling. She was texting with someone. And she's like, "You have to pick up the phone when it rings." And I said, "I am absolutely not picking up the phone when it rings. You got to give me something." So all she would tell me is that she was talking to someone from TikTok. Now, guys, gals, if you're the parent and your kid tells you, "Oh, don't worry, I'm talking to someone from TikTok," and they're about to call you, 100% horror shot. I mean, I thought I taught you better than that. Apparently, I didn't. But, and kids, don't talk to random people on TikTok. There's weirdos out there. There's white vans, there's candy, there's no puppies. Right? It's weird. But in this case, it all worked out. So my daughter was talking to a legitimate group of girls from TikTok, Disney dolls. They're fantastic, super talented, very, very funny. So when I answer the phone and I see an out of state number, I'm like, I'm getting scammed. I'm just waiting for my social security number to be asked for, or my first pet's first name or whatnot. But I was greeted to a call from Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and the good friend Goofy. Uh, it was really funny. I mean, the girls were hilarious. Um, and I was just, I knew something was going on, but I was skeptical. And again, the whole time I'm just thinking, and I even say it on the video, just don't ask me for money because I'm expecting them to ask me for my social, where I bank, pets, something. And luckily that never came because they were legit. Basically, it went viral, and I don't know if it's viral, but we got well over 1.3, I think we're at 1.4, 1.5 million views, a lot of likes, a lot of comments. Some people are mean. Like, why would you be mean? These are a couple of young girls that are trying to get to Disney. They're making funny videos, and people are mean. I don't get it. Be nice. Be nice. It doesn't it cost the same. Be nice. Put it out there, and it went crazy. Most people absolutely love the video, but I got a ton of subscribers. So I'm grateful to them for that. But YouTube's a funny place. The video takes off. My other videos, other shorts and stuff that we did, some this or that stuff, some fun we had with the kids. I did a short about Neatos, and Neatos, $23 for a Neato, ridiculous. But they all got some pretty good traction, and there's a lot more attention on the channel. So as I speak to you guys here tonight, I just want to say thank you to the Disney dolls. Definitely check them out. Fantastic. Give them a like. Give them a follow. Watch their stuff. You'll have some laughs. I promise you that. So first and foremost, thank you to them. Thank you to my daughter for reaching out to them. And getting me to actually answer the phone. I'm sorry, you don't answer the phone when it's from a number from a state that's 8 states away. I'm not gonna go with the state, but 8 states away. You're not answering that call. I'm sorry, nobody does. You don't answer it until you do, and then all of a sudden your subscribers go through the roof, and now you're speaking in front of a much larger audience. So totally grateful and thankful for that. And now the one thing I will say is we're going to focus a little bit more on the Disney aspect of the channel. So now that we got that out of the way, I want to get into a new segment that I thought my daughter was going to join me on today, but she's too busy making a dot cake. So we'll go at it alone for the first one. But it's going to be, is it worth it? Cue the Missy Elliott. Um, and if you don't know Missy Elliott, then don't watch this. But is it worth it? There's so many things in Disney that are either super expensive or super time consuming that we got to figure out, is it worth it? We go to Disney pretty regularly. For folks that live up in the Northeast like we do, and I don't like to fly. That's another thing. I don't fly. We're flying in June, but I'm not happy about it. So I get in the car and I drive like 16 and a half hours, usually straight through. There's nothing better than that ride. Yeah, there's a lot of things better. Probably the 2 hour flight, but we have a good time driving down. It's just driving home is terrible. So brutal coming home. So we're gonna fly down. But that being said, we've stayed at a couple of different resorts. We've ridden pretty much all the rides. We love to eat well when we go down there, so we've eaten at a lot of restaurants. And I just think that there's some tips that we can give, and I think, is it worth it? Whether it's money, time, effort. I mean, the plan to do it. What's the payoff going to be? So without further ado, is it worth it? Let's get into it. Disney fans are going to hate us for this one, but I don't care. I'm trying to keep it real over here. The first thing we're going to talk about, Peter Pan's flight. Is it worth it? No, we're not flipping it and reversing it. Peter Pan's flight is usually over 60 minutes. It has an interactive queue. You could play a game while you're doing it. You can make things move, which I don't know how they do it, but it is pretty cool as far as the queue goes. That being said, it's a regular Disney dark ride. It's a classic ride. Yes, all that stuff is true, but there's really no thrills. All it does is kind of suspend you as you fly through the city. It's a short ride, it's a quick ride. I don't see going to Peter Pan's flight at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and waiting 70 minutes for it. It's crazy. Um, our best strategy is when we do early entry, which I highly recommend doing that as your early entry ride. So that way, if you wait 20 minutes, 25 minutes max, you don't feel like you just like, what did you just do? So my final opinion is Peter Pan's flight worth it for a 60 plus minute wait? It's not. Lightning Lanes multi pass. Is it worth it? Now, this one, it depends. Okay, it depends. If you're just gonna go for 4 days in the parks and you're gonna pay for Lightning Lane multi pass, it's not cheap. That's how much it's gonna cost you. So, what are you gonna get for that? You're gonna get the opportunity to book one tier one ride and two tier two rides. 7 days out, so you'll get a jump. Non-park guests are gonna get 3 days out. 7 days out for Disney Resort guests. I think that's a window there where if you're staying on property, it might be more worth it. So again, it goes back to that depends. Not trying to give you a wishy-washy answer, just trying to keep it real. But that being said, if you do the multi-pass, one way around it is if you are going to do multiple parks and you're going to park hop. Um, if you start in Epcot, it's a little bit cheaper than Magic Kingdom. If you start in Hollywood Studios, a little bit cheaper. If you start in Animal Kingdom, why are we going to Animal Kingdom? It's another story for another day. There is a lot of little nuanced things that go along with the magic of lightning lanes. The 2 hour grace period afterwards. Sorry, Lulu Bell is trying to get involved. I can't play with you right now, baby. Sorry, she's ferocious. Um, but that being said, there's a whole strategy to rope drop early entry and using the lightning lanes. Multi pass, I would say the 2 hour grace period after is super important. It's the unwritten rule with Disney where if you have a return window between 10 and 11 o'clock, let's just say, and you get there at 12 o'clock or even 1 o'clock, you're good. After 1 o'clock, not good anymore. So this all helps when you're stacking lightning lanes. And one other kind of tip that I think is important is once you check in with your magic band, and sometimes there's 2 points where you have to check in. But once you check in with your magic band, you're able to go ahead and book another lightning lane from tier one or tier two. It doesn't matter. So our hot take, my daughter's not here, but our hot take is to book whatever you can early. So that way, for example, you do Peter's Pan's flight first thing, so that way you don't wait 60 minutes and then it's not worth it. You make it worth it. You do that. Afterwards, you have like Mad Hatter or Winnie the Pooh, which Winnie the Pooh, low key, as the kids would say, get some decent weights. And that's one of my favorite like non big attraction rides. I just like it for some reason. Um, but you book that as your first lightning lane, so that way maybe you can get two little a Peter Pan and another ride out of the way. Then once you sign in and you check in for Winnie the Pooh, then you're on your phone. You got to be on your phone. You got to bring those extra batteries. I'm gonna link some of the battery chargers that we use. Disney changed the fuel cell that they use now. It's actually much better, but that's great. Um, you got to be on your phone. You want to be with your family. You want to be making memories. I'm taking videos and stuff, but you got to be on your phone. My Disney Experience app is your best friend. That's where you're going to then go and book a Jungle Cruise or a Tiana or probably Big Thunder Mountain. You want to book that right away because it's revamped and whatnot. But you want to book that top tier. So now you start to stack. You're stacking those lightning lanes. And remember, you have that grace period after the fact. So I would say that lightning lane multi pass It depends on how you're going to use it. It depends on how many, how, like, you're park hopping and you're not park hopping. You have little kids with you. Um, the one thing I will say, the vacation's expensive. It's not going to be cheap. Can we give you tips and tricks to do it on a bit of a budget? Absolutely. I'm a planner by nature. Happy to help you do that. But at the end of the day, it's going to be expensive. So if you're going to pay all this money to sit in line and be miserable and be fighting with your kids, fighting with your mother, your wife, your sister, your brother, whoever, the niece or nephew that you brought along with you, whatever the case may be, spend the money. So my opinion of that, is it worth it? I keep singing Missy Elliott. You're doing it too. I know you're doing it. A lot of things, a lot of music. Um, so is it worth it? I think Lightning Lane multipass. It depends, and that's final verdict. It depends. Next thing, is it worth it? Gideon's Bake Shop. Is it worth it to wait online for most likely a cookie, potentially a tremendous piece of cake, and hopefully, if you're of age, a nice cold brew? You're waiting online for an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes. Is it worth it? Everybody's waiting online to get cookies. Everybody's happy. If you get there during warm cookie hour, it's a score. There's a magical time where you get a warm cookie of your choice with some vanilla ice cream on top. It is absolutely phenomenal. We got there by chance last time. It was phenomenal. Really, really good. The cold brew is amazing. I couldn't tell you if it's expensive or not. It's Disney. It probably is expensive. But this is not a is it worth it based on monetary. This is your time. I think that I'm going to go clearly it's worth it.
JoJo crashed the party.
I think it's worth it to wait more than an hour for Peter Pan's flight.
No, not at all. Not even a little bit.
Why do you say that?
Because Peter Pan's flight is only like a minute and it's not that crazy of a ride. I would not wait.
So you're not waiting an hour, even though the queue is interactive and it's cool, but like you're
No,
not
but
waiting.
it's only interactive for like one part,
True.
and the line still. I mean, the line always moves past this part mostly. So.
But let me ask you a question though. The ride itself, it's not a bad ride. It's just not worth an hour.
No.
Is Gideon's worth like the hour wait online?
Yes.
Gideon's is worth it. What's your favorite cookie from there?
My favorite cookie is I think I got like a double chocolate one once.
Nothing better than chocolate on chocolate.
Which was really good.
Yeah. Now Remy's Ratatouille for a half an hour wait.
Yeah.
A half hour's worth it.
A half hour would be kind of worth it.
Okay.
Anything past that, no.
All right. So this has been Is It Worth It? Guest appearance by JoJo. JoJo, say bye.
Bye.
JoJo, everybody. That was JoJo. Thank you for joining JoJo. I got one more for tonight on the Is It Worth It? And this is another one that's very interesting to me. I love Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. I've gone with my wife about 3 or 4 times. Usually my mom will take the kids for a night. We'll go to Trader Sam's and have a drink. Wild stuff goes on. They're spraying you. What you making like a duck. You're swimming. There's pearls. You get the black pearl. Mostly you get a white pearl. The drinks are good. The atmosphere is really cool. But, I mean, you're talking like sometimes a 2.5 hour wait. Is it worth it? No, it's not. Now, again, is there a way to do it? The way that we usually do it, we'll go down there, ask what the wait is. They say the wait's an hour and a half, 2 hours, no problem. Put us on the list. We go up to Ohana, we have our dinner, and then we come back downstairs. And usually we've kind of been able to time it out pretty well, which is great. Now, I'm saying it's not worth it. If you're not staying at the Polynesian or you're not eating at the Polynesian and you're like, oh, let's go to Trader Sam's, it'll be fun. It absolutely will. But to put your name on a list for 2 hours to go sit there with, I mean, you sit with strangers. We've sat with strangers like every time we've gone. Now, I'm a friendly guy, but some strangers aren't friendly. And it's a little weird. I'm sorry. This is my world here. Most people are nice, no problem. But I mean, you have one random guy sitting at a table with you and your wife. I'm sorry, it's just weird. So I don't think it's worth it to wait that long. Has been our first episode of Is It Worth It? I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helped. Any questions that you may have about any of the things we talked about today, whether it be Gideon's, whether it be Peter Pan, whether it be Lightning Lane Multipass, or the bonus Ohana, please drop a comment below. Happy to help you. You can hit me up on Instagram as well if you want to DM me something longer. But get the comments going. I'm happy to help. I love going to Disney. I love talking Disney. I'm happy and blessed and grateful that I have a larger audience to speak now. My family will be joining me a lot. My son, as you met JoJo real quick today, my daughter has been on a couple of videos with me. My wife, we got to do a voiceover on one of the shorts we just did. She's reluctant, but she has some strong opinions as well. Would love to hear her point of view. But at the end of the day,
I feel like we do need mom on this podcast. Just saying,
oh, is that your $23 Nito? Check
yeah.
that video. Yeah, there you go. The Dream Drop or whatever the hell it is. $23. Yeah, take Disney advice, financial advice from me. I pay $23 for a Nito,
Definitely.
but
And also,
all
we
right,
got two.
we did get to. I got a daughter too. So yeah, so this is Nat Fan POV. We share our point of view with you from our travels and the things that we do. Some crazy stuff that goes on,
We're
but
rhyming with our time in
I
being
don't.
poet, and we didn't even know.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but we want to hear your point of view. So please drop a comment. Let us know what you
Down
think.
below.
If you like the video, if you don't like the video, but on the topics that we got here today, I'm happy to help. We're here to have some fun, share some stuff with you, and always keep it real. So if you stuck with us the whole time, drop a little mouse in the comments. Let us know you're with us the whole time, right, Joe? Little mouse? Yeah, Mickey Mouse,
Maybe
little
a little
mouse.
cheese with the mouse.
Nah, listen, if you want to go the extra mile, you do a little cheese with the mouse. That'll be for JoJo. I just require a mouse. But again, thanks for hanging today, and we'll see you real soon.